This is Chris Brown, aka KZ Guy 2. Richard, this video is for you to show you some of the concerns with this carport. Now, I don't know if you can tell by looking at it in this view, but there is definitely a belly between the peak and the wall in this truss. And when he secured this J channel on the front, you can see these creases right here. He wasn't sure why they occurred, but if you look at it, there's actually, a dip in this truss. So I'm not an engineer, but I know that when there's no snow load on a steel truss, you shouldn't really have a belly in it. You can't see it doesn't look like you can see too much on the camera here, but when you look at this roof, you can see the sheet metal in the center is bellied in like that. And the whole thing's like that, the whole building. Not a huge issue, but in my opinion, unacceptable. I had a couple friends look at it as well, and I said, what do you think of that roof? And they immediately noticed the belly. Now, as far as the foundation and the walls go, everything seems true with that. I'm going to be using these 5-foot anchors. Here comes my cat Turbo. What's up, buddy? These 5-foot helical anchors. Right now I have the smaller ones in there. But anyway, all these blocks are laser leveled to within a 1/16 of an inch. So all that is set true. There's actually footers, stone footers beneath them that go down about 2 feet. Now back to this sagging truss. I put a set screw right in the center of this 2 1/4 square tubing and ran a string line going dead center. And I don't know if you can see in this video here, but let's try and get you an angle here. You can tell looking at this truss, I actually took my dial caliper and measured right in the center that it is indeed about just under a 1/2 inch, about 400 thousandths of sag. And here's a view from the center. Did the same thing on the other side, and you got basically the same thing going on. So here we are at the center. You can see it's right at the center line over there, and then as you get toward the center of it, it's definitely not in the center of this 2 1/4. And again, if I couldn't visually see this, then I wouldn't be as disturbed about it, but unacceptable in my opinion. Or am I wrong? Now all I'm looking to do is get this issue fixed here. So I did take this post jack on top of a jack table, and if I put it right in the center of this roof span here, if I either put it here or right here and put a little bit of jacking pressure, that belly comes right out, and actually you can get it positively like that. So my question is what kind of engineering can we do here to either add, I got a welder. If you can tell me what to do to add extra bracing in there, I can do that, but I'm not an engineer. Or can we come over here and add some extra cross bracing? Like I put this piece right here just to give you a visual of what I'm talking about. That's a 42-inch piece. Or are the ones that are on here, are these supposed to be longer? And is that part of the problem here? I really don't know. I just know that when you look at the building, you shouldn't see a roof bellying like that. Again, it's hard to tell in the video since it is less than a 1/2 inch, but I can tell, and I know when snow load gets on this thing, this is a 30-foot span here, so it's a lot of load. Now, I'm going to be I put these straps on the back into some anchors in the ground right now just to add some cross bracing currently, but I'm going to eventually be adding some a beam going across the bottom here and then do some cross bracing on the back. So let me know what you think, Richard. Sorry if I dragged the video on too long. That's pretty much all my concerns here. I still have these skirt boards. They're just sitting up there for the bottom here, because again, I'm putting one of these 5-foot anchors on each corner, and I want to make sure this thing don't blow away in a hurricane. I'd rather the sheet metal rip off before the whole building goes blown away. So anyway, let me know what you think. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.